Please put me down.
No. You're shooting at me. I'm not gonna be polite to you.
Well, just a flesh wound.
Okay, this time I'm actually gonna need to get a readjustment here because we're actually running out of turrets to kill.
What a shit.
So now this is where we need to go next.
There's the car. Shoot the
Ha. And now the last one. This is the one that's the biggest pain in the butt. Have a nice trip! See you next fall!
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
No, it'd be, have a nice trip. See you next winter.
That's even worse.
Oh, you didn't do the joke. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Not a clue.
Back to the Future, the ride. Have a next trip. See you next winter.
I haven't been on that ride in years, and now I can't because they replaced it with the Simpsons ride.
Yes, they did. It was so mean.
Well, we do have the DVD. You need to rewatch it.
Yes, I did.
We'll have to lend it to you. But it's the one where it was like, have a nice trip, see you next winter. And they're like, it's fall, you idiot, see you next fall.
Right, this sucks so bad. Now why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Achievement unlocked.
No! Okay, so I got the last one. Crap. This thing broke it. Okay. This won't be my need to do this. Woo, woo, woo! Yes!
Oh, nice one.
Very nice. Barely, but we did it. Ha 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 ha! You covered the floors and the ceiling with none of my blood. But okay. And here I was going to say something really cool. And you ruined it for me. Dang you, drones. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We need some momentum. Now let's go ahead and apply some physics to this.
Physics. Unless you miss.
Unless I miss.
Oh, that's...
Okay. That was not what I wanted to do. That's okay.
And add a droid to that.
Droid. That's not what I wanted to do again.
Correct, that was too far off.
Yes,
Surely
it
you could have
probably was.
realized that. All you had to do was move the portal just a couple inches towards you. But
Actually,
no,
what I need to do is I need to avoid...
everything the hard way with you.
Whee! There we go.
Falling face first.
And yes, it's always hard mode with me. Because I'm hardcore! Dude! Oh, actually, we're actually nearing the end of the game. So, we're gonna go down this dark, foreboding chamber. What's at the end of this? We don't know. And before we go any further, yes, I want to find the... This is the Black Mesa room.
I think you can go in.
No, actually not in the Xbox version. You can't.
Oh, really?
Nope.
What the hell?
So, but you can start to see the window. competing with Black Mesa. So this is actually based in the Half-Life universe, and Aperture Science and Black Mesa are competing with each other.
Dollars and cents. Competing with Black Mesa.
So what is Black Mesa? They have like 82.5% of all DoD contracts, which means that they're both fighting for Department of Defense budget. And they are trying to get government performance results, actions, so that they can get their funding so that they can fund their horrible projects. In Black Mesa's case, it's spawned the whole events of Half-Life, which I don't know if we'll ever go into, because I would like to get the first Half-Life, and I don't know how available that is.
Isn't
And then there's
the Orange Box collection, this one that we're playing?
No, I think that only gives us Half-Life 2, and then Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2.
Okay.
So, and again, there's no Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Exactly, Half-Life 3 confirmed. And then also, the other question that has been going on is, since Portal 2 has kind of an ambiguous ending, whether or not Shell will make an appearance in the Half-Life universe. There has been discussion on it, and we really haven't heard anything, and only Gabe Newell can answer. So, when Gabe Newell decides to come out of the Steam Cave, then he will let us know about Half-Life 3 and whether or not Shell's in it.
Come, Robin, to the Steam Cave.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, so that is the Black Mesa room for people, and it's a nifty little Easter egg that Valve decided to just combine their universes. Except in the case of all the other ones. Just Half-Life and Portal are connected. Oh, and look at this. I wonder who this is.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing?
I'm holding it.
I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow.
I don't know, it looks pretty.
I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone. Do you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I mean, seriously now.
We're gonna let the dialogue run through here.
Okay, fine. Do touch it. Pick it up and just stuff it back into me.
Why would we do that?
Let's be honest. Neither one of us knows what that thing does. Just put it in the corner, and I'll deal with it later. That thing is probably some kind of raw sewage container. Go ahead and rub your face all over it.
No!
She's so funny.
I like that one, actually. No, the one I like.
Maybe you should marry that thing since you love it so much. Do you want to marry it? Well, I won't let you. How does that feel?
I like that one the best.
I'm gonna cry.
Have I lied to you? I mean, in this room? Trust me, leave that thing alone.
When the dialogue starts repeating, we'll take care of this, but...
Yeah, not many Let's Players.
I am being serious now. That crazy thing is not part of any test protocol.
Yeah, not many Let's Players will actually cycle through the dialogue, which is sad. Granted, you can find
Just
all
ignore
the
that thing and stand still.
Well, and also, there's other reasons to it, as well. Yes, there we go.
Think about it. If that thing is important, why don't I know about it?
Because you were created by man, and man decided to keep secrets from you.
Cake is going through those pictures.
Yep.
I'll tell you what that thing isn't. It isn't yours, so leave it alone.
Yeah.
Are you even listening to me?
No, I'm not really listening to you anymore, GLaDOS. Why would I listen to you?
I'll tell you what that thing isn't. It isn't yours, so leave it alone.
Okay, that's one repeat. If we get a second repeat, then we're gonna start this up.
she's not.
Okay, so at that point, because we love GLaDOS so much, she made us murder our friend the Companion Cube. She gets it right back!
Sweet justice.
Kidding me. Did you just set that aperture science thing, we don't know what it does, into an aperture science emergency intelligence incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Oh, that core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me. It'll be a lot less painful than the neurotoxin.
There we go.
Alright. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Telling you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It issues for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero.
Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Alright.
Nice job breaking it.
This isn't brave.
I didn't mean to do
It's
that.
murder. What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can feel pain.
There we go.
You don't even care, do you?
What is that? Oh, what's that?
So this is supposed to be the ADD core.
What is that?
Curiosity.
Oh, that thing
Curiosity
has
core,
numbers
yeah.
on it. Hey, look at that thing. No, not everything.
Did you hear
What's
me?
wrong with your legs?
I said you don't
Where are we
care.
going?
Are you
Are you
listening?
coming back? Oh, hey, you're the lady from the test. Hi. What's that noise? Is that a gun? Where are we going?
That's it.
Oh,
I'm done reasoning with you. Starting now, there's going to be a lot less conversation and a lot more
What's
killing.
that? What is that? Oh, that thing has numbers on it.
Okay, she's just repeating now. Alright.
What was that?
We were
Did you
augmented
say
by
something?
Aperture Science,
I
actually.
sincerely hope you weren't expecting a response, because I'm not talking to you. The talking is over.
Who are you? Do you smell something burning?
Yup. You.
Oh, let's have that blood
I think
curdling.
you're doing some
Yep,
damage.
exactly.
2 plus 2 is
10.
In phase 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this one because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately,
Oh!
as much as I'd love to know, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I'd just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to
Alright, so that's the next one.
for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best friend, Companion Cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in the personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable lover whose passing shall not be mourned. Shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal, very official. It also says you were adopted. So that's fine too.
Don't forget garnishes such
Okay, so this
as
orb
fish
is
head
actually the
crackers,
secret
fish
recipe
head
for
crackers,
the portal cake, and you can actually get that out of the code of the game.
fish head just
But we are actually not going to stick with this one because it's just...
You're going
It's
to
the
find
exact
out
recipe.
firsthand before I finish explaining it,
Might have
though,
solved
so
the
I
fish
won't
stuff
bother.
there.
Yeah.
Here's a hint.
Unless you want fish in the
You're gonna want to take
Yeah,
as
what's
much
wrong?
of them as you can.
I think it's just
in the
gonna
next
be
couple
silly.
of
I know,
minutes.
but I'm just, it's funny.
Okay.
Nothing burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracker. It makes shoes for
Oh!
orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero.
That's another trope, isn't it?
This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do?
You died?
No! I did not die!
You
What the
fell
crap
in.
happened?
You fell in.
Oh, no, that is bullcrap. Oh, I'm sorry. That is
So
bullcrap?
get
Okay, magic cut to this
comfortable while I
point.
warm up the neurotoxin emitters.
We'll keep going and just listen more.
Neko may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me, it'll be a lot less painful than the neurotoxin. Alright. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing.
Oh.
Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking that...
Just what one thinks.
Nice job breaking it, human. This isn't grave. It's murder. What did I ever do to
Who are
you?
you?
The difference between us is that I can feel pain. You don't even care, do you?
Hey, look at that thing. No, that other thing. What's wrong with your legs?
That's right.
Where are we going? Are you coming back? Oh, hey, you're the lady with us.
Did you hear me? I said you don't care. Are you listening?
Is that a guy? Where are we going? Oh, do you smell something?
You think you're doing some damage?
2 plus 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior.
Oh.
Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I'd just like to point out that you've been given every opportunity to succeed.
No!
There's even
Dang
going
it!
to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best companion Cube. Of course.
Here we go.
All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends, because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable loner, whose passing shall not be mourned. Shall not be mourned.
18.25 ounce
That's
breakfast
exactly what
chocolate
it
cake
says.
mix, 1
Very
can
formal.
prepared coconut
Very
pecan
official.
frosting,
It also says
3
you were
slash
adopted. So
Alright,
that's
this is
how
where
you
we
do
were
it.
before. Okay, so we're back.
This Drak walked into the fire pit
Speaking
somehow.
of curiosity,
Yeah, somehow I
you're curious
registered
about
as
what
in the
happens after you
incinerator.
die, right?
3 cups.
Guess what? I know. You're going to find out firsthand before I finish explaining it, though, so I won't
You just have to
bother.
get back.
Here's a hint.
You had to try and see
You're
if you
gonna
can
want
go
to pack as
rescue
much
your
looting as you
companion.
can into the next couple of minutes.
There we go. Now we've had another one.
Neurotoxin.
So dead.
So deadly. Joking.
I'm kidding.
When I said deadly neurotoxin, the deadly was in massives.
Haha.
Put it on cereal, rub it right into my hearts. Honestly, it's not deadly at all.
To me.
You, on the other hand, are going to find its deadliness a lot less funny. Who's gonna make the cake when I'm gone? You.
Now
No,
I got it.
you're wasting your time. And believe me,
Floating in air.
you don't have a whole
It
lot
really
to
is.
waste. What's your point anyway? Survival? Well then, the last thing you want to do is hurt me. I have your brain scanned and permanently backed up in case something terrible happens to you. Which is just a victim.
Yeah, I thought it was referring by me.
That's how dumb you sound. You've been wrong about every single thing you've ever done, including this thing. You're not smart. You're not a scientist. You're not a doctor. You're not even a full-time employee. Where did your life go so wrong? Are you trying to escape? Things have changed since the last time you left the building. What's going on up there?
Alright, it's time to end this thing.
Back in here, I have an infinite capacity for knowledge, and even I'm not sure what's going on.
Sorry, the line came up, so I'm like, okay, we'll listen to
I'm
it.
the only thing standing between us and
Oh, I thought you were having just trial.
unless you know how to get some sort of computer parts in a big hurry.
No!
This place isn't going to be safe and true.
This game does not want me to throw in the first chord, or the third
Sarcasm,
chord.
save self-test complete. Stop squirming and die like an adult, or I'm going to delete your backup. Stop! Okay, you know, I do need to do it. No matter what happens, you're dead.
This is really getting annoying now.
The part of you that could have survived indefinitely is gone. I just tried to remember.
Bye, GLaDOS.
Mathematical error I'm about to correct.
Well, you're done. We didn't do it. We're not paying for it. Oh no, what's happening? It's pulling us towards the lights! And this is the outside world, outside of an Aperture facility. And back down into the facility we are going. Why is it taking us back down to the facility, Alex? Why?
Because they just drag us right back in.
They do indeed. What's down here? I don't get it. This is really dark. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know. Ooh, look. They gave us cake. And look, it's the companion cube!
Yay.
Our friend is here! And we have so many more friends! That are kind of creepy.
Don't think those are friends.
Alright, and that is Portal.
Love the ending.
This was a triumph.
So we're probably going to be singing over this, but I'll put a link in YouTube if you actually want the song. So overall, we've played this a couple of times, guys, but how are our thoughts on this playthrough of Portal? Now, actually, before we get into that, I should point out, this actually isn't the legit ending. The PC version The PC version actually has a different ending, kind of setting up for Portal 2, where you actually, when you're outside, you can actually, the camera looks like it's being dragged back. So, I'll probably put a link in for that too, if people want to see the PC ending of it.
Right.
But, Alex, what was your thoughts about Portal?
Or you could just edit it in, but that's me. But anyway, Portal is really creative. That's why I could really get into it, because I've never been much of a puzzle person, period. I can never do jigsaw puzzles, even. So, forget about puzzle games. I don't even like FPSs that much, but Portal is just one of those standout games that really could draw me in.
Yeah, and it really is the humor. It
Yes.
really is listening to the dialogue is what does it. And it's especially complemented later with Portal 2.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea, what are your thoughts on Portal? Are you still loving it, or do you hate it now?
No, I love it. Most of my views are same as Alex.
That's all you got to say on it?
Well, the difference is Andrea can do puzzles.
Yes, she can.
Yes, I love puzzles.
So, like, you probably, Andrea, would be the completionist here and actually go through and see if you could get the highest completion time. And there is actually an achievement in Steam for saving the companion cube. So,
Well, maybe not getting the highest time, but, just try and get all the achievements.
well, that's one of the achievements. You actually have to complete Portal. It's either it's in so much time, and then also using so many portals. So you have to be really careful about the portals you use. My thoughts on it are, obviously, I love this game. Ever since I came across it, it has been awesome, even though I didn't come across it until 2 years after its release. So, that's kind of the weird part of that, but...
So for 2 years, we didn't understand what this whole cake is a lie thing was about.
I understood it vaguely, but that was just because I knew all the Portal jokes, but I hadn't played the game. So, overall, I love this game. And if people are wondering if we're actually going to go into Portal 2, yes, we will. I think we're going to plan on doing that next November and just trying to burn through it as fast as we can. But people want to know what we're going to go into next month because it is December.
Thank you for participating in the Richmond Center activity.
Yep. So, just to kind of give people a heads up, next month, for the month of December, we're diving back into the Legacy of the Blue Bomber for Mega Man 3. But in the meantime, we are Drak and Shadow and Andrea, and this has been a Let's Play of Portal for the Xbox 360.